All right. All right. Welcome to Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about the Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, and do my NFL picks. We're going to start out with the Patriots. We're going to talk about some Patriots news. I want to talk about Bill Belichick's future and Bill Belichick probably being out of here at the end of this year, most likely, because it seems like that the report that Tom E. Curran said a couple days ago, and there's been talking that he's going to be done after this year. So I want to talk about that. I think that's the right move. The Patriots need to move on with Belichick because this year and the past 5 years has been horrible. His drafting's been horrible. His product on the field has been horrible. This team is not good anymore at all. The past 5 years without Brady has been bad. And they made quarterback changes. Zappe's playing now. But they won last week against the Steelers. And I kind of think that was a fluke win. And I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with this team. Drop into some comments because it's time for Belichick to get out of here. He's done after this year, it seems like. And they have a game this Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs. They're coming to town. And what do you guys think how they're going to play on Sunday? Because the way the Chiefs have been playing, you think the Patriots will be in this game because of their defense? Drop into some comments. I'll answer. We're talking Patriots. We're talking about the game on Sunday. We're talking about Bill's future with the team after this year because there's options that where he can go. He could go to the Chargers, Carolina, or maybe Dallas. And I think the Chargers make more sense. They just fired their head coach, Brandon Staley. That guy is a turd bucket, just like Belichick's a turd bucket. And that team will be good. Justin Herbert will be back, and Mike Williams will be back. That team is a good offense team. But if Belichick went there, you think he's going to want full control and run the team and be a GM of the team and want it his way like he was here when he leaves? Drop into some comments. That's a good topic. And Belichick has been messing up all year. Like, no heart for him anymore. Like, he has no heart. He's lost. Like a lost dog, a lost puppy. And I can't stand Belichick. And I made a song about him a few days ago with my friend named Everett Strauss. He is my producer for it. He produced it. I sang it. And we sent it to Felger and Maz a couple days ago. And they played it in the final word. And I want to know if anybody heard it that follows my podcast page. That was a funny song. I loved it. I loved the reaction on Felger and Maz and Murray's faces. They were laughing. They said it was a good one. Everett is like my Rick Rubin or Timbaland. That's what Everett is. He's my ghostwriter. Everett, I'm shouting you out on here. And yeah, that's basically it. So we made a song about Belichick because it's time for him to go. And after this year is his last year. He made a lot of mistakes. The number one mistake is he had no plan at quarterback when he let Tom Brady go. And Tom Brady was the way. He was the Patriots' way. That's why they did good with him. That's why they won everything. Belichick named his boat 8 rings. And those two other rings don't count. If it wasn't for Parcells and Brady, Belichick wouldn't be who he is. But anyways, I'm going to jump into my next topic. My next topic is about the Celtics. They won last night. They played Cleveland again. Good win. Derek White has been playing unbelievable. Jason Tatum's been playing good. They've all been playing good. This team is good. Porzingis just came back from injury. All what their thing is, this team got to stay healthy for a long playoff run and to get to the NBA Finals because it's ship or bust this year. But do you think the Celtics should make a trade at the trade deadline to get maybe one more big? Drop into some comments. I'll answer. Now we're talking hoops. We're talking Celtics. And how do you guys feel about them in the third quarter with a lead? Because I was listening to the post-game show and I was listening to Eddie House. And Eddie House was actually saying a few things that actually made some sense. When they're up, sometimes they like to be comfortable and relax and sometimes make it a game in the third quarter. And the Celtics are playing good ball. They're finding their DNA. They're playing good defense. Tatum's playing unbelievable. He's in the voting for MVP this year. Top player in the league. Jason Tatum. And Jaylen Brown, he gets a lot of criticism. He shouldn't get criticism. This is what happened last year. In the Eastern Conference Finals in Game 7 against the Miami Heat, when Tatum got hurt, Jaylen Brown had all the pressure carrying the team. Yes, people were mad. People were upset. You gotta listen. Things happen. And I don't like the criticism that Brown gets. Because I think Brown is really good. He's also top NBA player. Yes, people say he turns the ball over and they're worried about that. He cleaned it up. He cleaned up his turnovers. That's all you got to do is clean up your turnovers and that's it. And it seems like he cleaned them up during the off season. But now I'm going to jump in my next topic. And my next topic is about the Bruins. And they got 2 games back-to-back tonight and tomorrow. They play the Islanders and they play the Rangers. And those are tough games. And they're with defenseman Charlie McAvoy and no center Zacha. They're with those 2 guys. Without those 2 guys, I mean, no McAvoy and no Zacha. They're on the IR right now. And I think the reason why they did this, to bring some people up. And they need to make a trade. The trade is, I think you should trade Linus Ullmark. Gotta trade him. Get a top 6 center to make this team competitive. I was hearing are interested in Lindholm from the Calgary Flames. That's who they're eyeballing. So let's make a trade with them, and let's make it like that. Because this is a long season. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Remember those words. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. Same thing goes with the Celtics. Not a sprint. It's a marathon. Long season for those 2 teams. If they make the right moves, they'll be right there. Right now, the Bruins are number 1 in their division. And that's good. That's good. They just got to keep playing the way they are and not avoid any more injuries. And here's the thing. Next man up. That's what you got to do. Next man up for the Bruins. That's what you got to do. So, Hampus Lindholm going to play good tonight. My boy Matt Grzelcyk, the fan of the podcast, Mason Lowryer, he got to play good. They all got to play good tonight on defense. And our forwards need to step up. And our young rookies need to step up at center tonight. And that we will win. That's how we would win. But now, the moment you guys have all been waiting for, while I go on my phone, I'm going to get ready for my picks for this Sunday. No spread or nothing. Straight up picks. And here we go. We're going to go. First game. Minnesota Vikings at the Bengals. I'm going to Bengals. At the Colts. I'm going Colts. Denver Broncos at the Detroit Lions. I'm going. It's a tough one. Detroit needs to win, so I'm going to go Detroit. Those are Saturday games, actually. Yeah. 3 games tomorrow. Triple hitter. Now, my games for Sunday. The Kansas City Chiefs at the Patriots. I'm going to go with the Chiefs, and I don't have to be sorry. Never be sorry. The Jets at the Miami Dolphins. Miami needs to win, but they play like a bunch of frauds. And you know what? I got to take them. I'm going to take Miami. There I go, Miami. Next game, Chicago Bears at the Cleveland Browns. We're going to go an upset. We're going to go Chicago. How about that? Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans. Titans. The New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. Saints. Atlanta Falcons at the Carolina Panthers. Falcons. Tampa Bay Bucks at the Green Bay Packers. Packers. 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. 49ers. Washington Commanders at the LA Rams. Rams. Dallas Cowboys at the Buffalo Bills. Bills. Baltimore Ravens at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Baltimore. And your Monday night game, the Eagles at the Seahawks. Eagles. And now my lock of the day is, you know what? We're going Baltimore the way they've been playing. I'm locking up Baltimore. The Sunday night game is my lock. The Baltimore Ravens at the Jaguars. Let's go Baltimore. That's my lock. Ryan Moharan, that runs Lynn Eats, who's from Lynn, who follows his page. He likes when I do these. Ryan, I hope you were watching. I just did my picks. Go listen to them. And they're at the end. And you guys have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the Celtics and the Bruins tonight. Big games. Good weekend for sports. Let's go. See you guys in another podcast next week. Bye-bye.